Welcome to Thriving with Anxiety. I am so excited to work with you over these next 4 modules. This course will not get rid of your anxiety. It's not going to go away. It's going to do something better. You will thrive because of the anxious feelings that you have. For the past 20 years, I've been doing research, publishing papers, and helping people in a clinical setting with anxiety disorders. And we'll learn more about anxiety disorders later. And what I learned and what I was taught and what I taught others is that anxiety is a disease. Anxiety is a disorder. Anxiety is something that you cannot live with. Well, over the last several years, I've realized that that is not the entire story. Anxiety is an emotion. It's an aspect of humanity. It's something we all experience, and it's not always abnormal. It's not always a problem. In fact, we can learn to use this emotion for constructive purposes, to thrive and to flourish in our life. I came to this realization through my own personal journey with anxiety, which started during the pandemic. Actually, I was experiencing anxiety for many years beforehand, but my constructive, positive, thriving approach started during the pandemic. We had 500 active patients at that time, and we had to move every single one of them to telehealth within just 2 weeks. The economy was rapidly changing, and I was terrified that individuals with pre-existing anxiety disorders would become suicidal, would become even more anxious, would become depressed, and what would happen to my staff, and what would happen to my clinical license, and a lot of other concerns. And what was amazing is that I turned back 3 months into the pandemic and realized that the patients who were coming to Center for Anxiety, to my clinic, for treatment prior to the pandemic actually were doing fine. They were doing better than many of the people who had never received treatment at all. The reason is because they had internalized the message that anxiety is something that you can work with. And if you have the perspectives and if you have the tools, you can actually use it to become more aware of yourself, to become connected to others, to become more focused on what you want to accomplish in this world. Well, I took a page out of my patient's book and I started to think about my own anxiety in a big way. And it was terrifying. But I got through it. I'm still getting through it, but I've come a long way. And the process, the steps to turning anxiety into a benefit in your life is something I myself have lived through, and I can't wait to share it with you in this course.